Live, breaking right now. This is News 6 at 11.
Breaking at 11, a nasty storm system bringing wind and rain blast through central Florida, stirring up tornado warnings and funnel clouds. Nothing touched the ground, but it didn't matter. Look at the damage the wind did to this gas station awning. It collapsed on top of a car. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. News 6's Treasure Roberts is live right outside that gas station tonight. Treasure, people were in that car, but thankfully no one was hurt.
Yeah, Matt, nobody was hurt, and I think that's the best news tonight. There were two people in the car, a man and his wife, and thankfully they were able to push the door out of the car that was right under this overhang. You can see it's laying on the ground right now. Police were here. They blocked off the area. Tow trucks just came in about 30 minutes ago to tow that car away. We just spoke to that tow driver. He tells us that the car is actually, it'll be able to be repaired. They said they pulled it out, and there is a bit of damage to the engine and to the windows, but they believe that family will be able to drive that car again. We did speak to that man. He was definitely shaken up. Him and his wife were standing at the 7-Eleven just waiting to see what the outcome was going to be. We spoke to him. Here's what he had to say to us.
¿Cómo estás ahora mismo?
Nervioso por lo que pasó. El techo se vino encima del carro. Yo estaba con mi señora dentro del carro y todo fue muy rápido. La lluvia, los vientos, creo que la estructura no aguantó, creo que estaba mala.
You know, at any given time, any of us could have been under this overhang at a gas station, and you would never think that it would fall on top of you. So him and his wife were just grateful that they walked away unscathed tonight, and it was just their car that was damaged. Right now, the gas station store is open, but all the pumps are shut down until further notice. We're not sure when they're going to open back up, but out of caution and safety, no one can come in here to get gas at this point. We will continue updating you on what happened here, what exactly caused this structure to fall, but the man believes it was just the really intense storm and the rain. Back to you guys.
Those winds were whipping. Treasure Roberts, thank you.
And a lot of you have posted incredible photos and videos from today's storm on our News 6 Pin-It page. Thank you so much for that. So if you want to post something, scan the QR code on the screen to learn how. So let's go through some of the images you've already sent us. So this storm packed everything from strong winds to heavy rain. News 6 Pin-It user Justin posted this video from Cape Canaveral. Meantime, people in St. Cloud got some pretty decent-sized hail. This was posted to our Pin-It page by Gabe, who said he was grateful to have parked his truck in the shed.
Not bad.
Yeah, and look at this video of flooding that was pinned by Chad. This is out of Winter Park. What that truck did is a big, big no-no when it's flooding. Remember, turn around. Do not drown. You don't know how deep that water is.
Yeah, and the storms didn't really make our brush fire problem better tonight. In fact, it might have made it worse. Lightning sparked several new fires northwest Volusia County. The fires are burning near 9 Mile Point Road and Old Bubbly Road east of Lake Georgia in the Pearson area. These storms tonight were packed with lightning and some heavy winds.
Yeah, they certainly were. Chief Meteorologist Tom Searles, you had to delay your dinner break tonight. Indeed. Because we had some really strong activity going on.
We did. Let's back up in time to about 6 o'clock. Here comes your West Coast sea breeze here, East Coast sea breeze there. Watch right in here right about 7 o'clock. Watch it just explode and ripple up. Boom! That was the thunderstorm cell that produced our tornado warning. We back you up in time on radar. Warning here, warning here, warning here. And then right at 7 o'clock, the tornado warning box goes off. It didn't last long. It was a Doppler indicated tornado. Within about 10 or 15 minutes, all the wind became uniform and they took away the tornado warning. So even though there were some rotating clouds at times, I don't think we're going to end up with a touchdown of a tornado. I just think we have a lot of wind damage. The winds were really wicked. Overnight, we're good to go. Temperatures drop into the mid-70s. I don't think you're in store for anything rough until a little later tomorrow. I'll be back to pinpoint tomorrow's rain chance, all the heat for the upcoming weekend, and when bigger rain chances make it to Central Florida.
Tom, thank you. Newly released documents shedding new light on a grisly carjacking case. It ended with a woman shot to death inside her burning car, and 4 men now facing charges for it. Matt is over at the wall now, walking us through what we've learned today. And Matt, this all stemmed from drug money, and a lot of it.
Yeah, and there's a lot to unpack here with this story. We learned today the victim in this case, this right here, is Catherine Aguas Vivas. She drove from Homestead to Castleberry to collect $170,000 in drug money. That's according to the documents. Then they go on to say the guy she met with to get the money, Giovanni Crespo Hernandez, is the same guy who hatched the plan to rob her. So documents say he recruited a friend to try to help him out in this plan, Jordanish Torres Garcia, who investigators say is the guy with the gun that we've seen in the video so many times. So this guy, Torres Garcia, then recruited Kevin Ocasio Justiniano, who detectives say was driving that green Acura. And just today, Derek Rodriguez Bonilla was indicted in this case, too. Police believe he provided the murder weapon. So you can read more about this very complicated case right now at clickorlando.com. We've made it easy for you to find by putting the article right there on our homepage.
New at 11, book bans in Florida are at the center of a federal lawsuit just filed by 3 parents. And they're not necessarily challenging any specific book, but rather the process of how books are being removed from schools. The parents, 2 from St. Johns County and 1 from Orange County, claim they requested a review of a banned book or books in their child's district, and they were denied. They claim House Bill 1069, which made the process of objecting to books easier, unconstitutionally discriminates against parents who disagree with, quote, the state's favored viewpoint. Now, the lawsuit names members of the State Board of Education and Florida Education Commissioner Manny Diaz.
New tonight, a good deed complicated by scammers in Marion County. We tell stories like this all the time. A pizza shop raising money for a local student took a call that cost them hundreds of dollars. News 6's Troy Campbell explains how the community rallied to get results for that student and the family-owned business.
So joke's on the person who tried to, pull off that prank. They didn't count on Central Floridians having big hearts.
Maybe the Grinch is watching the news tonight.
I'm just tired of people playing around with people's livelihoods.
On a normal day, that would have been sleazy.
Yeah, but
on
extra
that day,
sleazy.
Yeah. Well, we still have a lot coming up for you here on the News 6 at 11 broadcast.
Yeah, tonight, America and the world honoring the heroes who saved the world from Nazis. We'll take you to a tribute in Normandy on the 80th anniversary of the D-Day invasion.
America, my home, sweet home.
Oh, you're going to love this guy. Local World War II vet celebrating his 100th birthday. The touching gift he received today. You can see it all over him right there in honor of his service. You're watching News 6 at 11 live on a Thursday night. We're getting results for Lake Mary, Tavares, and all of Central Florida.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Rubenstein Law.
Exclusive deals, news, it's just a great way to know a little bit more beyond the newscast.
It's Central Florida. You know weather is always changing.
Traffic's no different. It could be changing minute by minute.
We're just trying to make things easy. How do you dress the kids? Should you bring the umbrella?
Which roads to avoid and how I can get you guys to work safely.
And we're both Floridians.
I've been patrolling these streets for well over 10 years as a Florida State Trooper.
I've been forecasting for about a decade.
Why not get your information from 2 people who have lived it?
I loved it.
You gotta watch before you go.
Live with Matt Austin, Ginger Gadsden, weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells, sports with Sports Director Jamie Say, and special reports from the investigators. You're watching WKMG, getting results at 11 p.m.
Today marks 80 years since the Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy to take back France and the rest of Europe from the Nazis.
The President and First Lady paid their respects at Normandy American Cemetery. 9,388 American soldiers were laid to rest here. Most died on D-Day or shortly after. At a later ceremony, several American D-Day veterans were awarded with the Legion of Honor.
And viewers are sharing pictures of their loved ones who served during World War II. A DeLand family says Andrew Valco was a landing craft pilot during the D-Day invasion at Omaha Beach.
Wow.
And I love those photos, too. You can share your pictures of the World War II vet you want to honor at clickorlando.com/pins. Another World War II veteran was honored today in Oviedo on his 100th birthday.
Yeah, News 6's Jarrell Baker was there as he received his quilt of valor. We were just putting this together in the studio. It was his 20th birthday on D-Day as he was landing.
Isn't that incredible?
On those shores.
He was a baby.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells joining us at the desk here, and you had some pretty big news for folks today.
Drum roll. Yeah, if you missed the earlier newscast, like 6 o'clock tonight, I made Ginger cry. Because if you haven't heard, I'm getting ready to leave WKMG. I've been here 24 years, we decided?
That's it.
We decided.
Long time.
You've been here a long time.
Long time, 24 years. I'm taking what we call like an early retirement package, very gracious thing from the corporation. I have a chance to get out while I'm young. And I'm not sick. I haven't been fired. Nobody's mad at me. And
repeat the part you haven't
I'm a
been
little
fired.
mad at you.
That's what
These
we're going to
guys are a little upset with me.
We're going to get.
I'm not getting pushed out. I haven't been fired.
Yeah.
I'm in totally good health as far as I know. You know, things are good. It's just a chance for me to secure my future, play with my kids, and make myself calmer.
Not wear this every day.
Don't wear a suit 5 days a week. I won't be driving home at 1 a.m. My last day is going to be June 28th. I'm about to take a week of vacation off to burn up some vacation time. But I'll be back. We'll have 2 more weeks together. Then on June 28th, I'll make them cry and say goodbye.
I've been crying. We've known for a long time, a good little bit, And so it's been hard to kind of like keep it to ourselves, but it didn't become real until you said it out loud.
Well, it's hard to say it.
Yeah, it's hard to hear it, Tom. It's hard to hear it.
Okay, we have to stop.
We're all a little shook by this.
I just want to say, I've worked with a lot of people over the years. You know, I've been in this business for a while. You are the best. I'm just saying, and I'm going to have a lot more to say to you.
We got a whole month to do this. Ginger, don't you get us all crying at the desk? We want to hear from you. This is one of the reasons we're talking about this. Email a video or written message to memories@WKMG.com. We would love to
man. I don't want to hear your complaints.
I have heard so many people
I want to hear about Big Brother.
No, I want to hear about the time he guided you through the hurricanes in 2004.
A lot of stuff, a lot of good memories, Tom. Thank you.
The night I interrupted Big Brother and I got thousands of complaints, I don't want to hear about that night. I was trying to save lives. We had a tornado on the ground. They never forgave me. I mean, I'm telling you. Take a look at what's going on tonight. Last hour of radar. Now, honestly, it's not a total drought buster, but it was close. We picked up a lot of rain and a lot of spots that really needed it. Brevard County, did you get rain? Well, the northern part of Brevard County really did. From Titusville out to the Cape, all the way down to about Rockledge. It poured for a while. Maybe tomorrow, the rest of you can cash in. Temperatures are going to become more the star of the show. I mean, they were earlier today. If you were with us early before the big storm set up, we got so blazing hot. That's going to be the deal the next few days, too. We'll be threatening records by Sunday again. We almost got a record today, and the record's crazy. Record on this date, 1927, 101 degrees today. We hit 99. We only missed that record by 2. We hit 100 today in Sanford before the sea breeze finally arrived and all these big storms erupted. Currently, downtown Orlando on the Light Orlando delivering Hope camera, we have dropped to 74. We're probably going to start to warm back up for the overnight low. I think we're low our forecast, so I think we're going to come back up now that the rain has stopped. 74 currently in Daytona Beach as well. 78 does it in Palm Coast. 80 in Leesburg, 80 in Claremont, 79 in the Villages, 79 in Winter Haven. It's very mild. Now, little burst of energy after little burst of energy, a little shortwave coming through, cold fronts approaching. Here's that satellite we talked about earlier with everything collapsing out to the south. In the east, coming up in the next 24 hours, another cold front approaches and washes out. Little burst of energy trying to come through. It won't cool us down, but it will enhance our rain chances, kind of like we had today. I don't expect it to be as wild tomorrow as it was this afternoon, but I do expect a few things to happen, and maybe, just maybe, some of you who didn't get much rain tomorrow will get more. Overnight, it's quiet. Nothing to worry about tonight. Through the first part of the day tomorrow, we're good. By 4 p.m., much of the energy is here, explodes, and goes back to you in southern Brevard. So the area that needs the rain the most, that's in the severe drought, southern Brevard County. Maybe tomorrow it all cashes in for you from Melbourne all the way up to about Cocoa Beach. Instead of northern Brevard, southern Brevard should be the target for tomorrow with the rain, it looks like on the modeling. Overnight lows tonight, 70s. You know that already. We're holding at about 74 now. Should start to warm toward morning now that we're drying out. Here's tomorrow.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency? You ought to call Strata.
Into the 90s again tomorrow, about 96, 97. Rain chances about 50% south and east, 20% in Orlando. So we'll call it a 50% chance of rain tomorrow. Look at Saturday and Sunday. They are wicked, wicked hot. 99 on Sunday, could get that record of 100 dating back to 1907. Sleep tight, neighbors. I'll see you soon.
We don't want a record, but thank you.
Thank you.
Keep your record.
Here are tonight's winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 7, 5. Pick 3, 2, 3, 0. Pick 4, 6, 4, 2, 9. Pick 5, 3, 7, 3, 9, 9. And the fireball is 3. And Fantasy 5, 30, 4, 29, 36, and 18.
Cash for life, we have 3, 8, 15, 38, 41, and the cash ball is 1. Good luck to you. Coming up, 2 new astronauts are floating around the space station tonight. More on their journey and their dance moves in a capsule that has never before carried humans.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Freedom Health Medicare Advantage plans. Win tickets to see a music icon. We're giving away 2 pairs of Lowe's box tickets to see Janet Jackson at the Kia Center. Sign up to be a new 6 Insider and enter to win. Unlimited entries for every Insider. Enter now through June 16th. Trooper Steve on Patrol is sponsored by Gibson Truck World. We are the king of trucks.
A couple of big successes in space today. The new Starliner space capsule was able to dock with the space station after some last-minute thruster problems. The ship also had 3 helium leaks after an 8-day stay, though, at the space station. The 2 Starliner astronauts will return to Earth. And the uncrewed SpaceX Starship had a successful test flight this morning. It launched from Texas. Look at that thing. Then its boosters,
thing's a monster.
Then its boosters splashed down in the Gulf of Mexico. The ship itself went to space, performed some tests, and then splashed down in the Indian Ocean. The Starship will one day be used to land astronauts on the moon and to Mars. That's like flying a 40-story building.
It is.
Huge.
It looks like a giant school bus just going up into the air.
All right, sports director Jamie Say's here now.
Jamie, the NBA Finals, Boston was blowout city tonight.
Totally. The Celtics just came out on fire in Game 1 against the Mavericks. I'm going to show you. Plus, we head to the softball diamond for our Sonic Prep Player of the Week. And we head to the softball diamond as Oklahoma chased history tonight. The Sooners going for a 4-peat of national titles. Highlights next.
The Prep Player of the Week is sponsored by Sonic. Sonic.
Sell your car for top dollar. Go to AutoNation.com today.
Breaking news, traffic. When you need to know what's going on in your neighborhood, trust Sky 6 to get the bigger picture. Exclusively sponsored by attorney Dan Newland.
Okay, so maybe not the best start.
Not the best start for the Dallas
Mavericks, who I picked to win.
The other team looked real good tonight. The Boston Celtic franchise has won the NBA championship 17 times. Tonight, Jason Tatum and company sent a message to the Dallas Mavericks that they are ready to win an 18th title. The Celtics just storm out of the gate in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Well, best of luck to Riley going forward. Hopefully in a couple of years we see her in the NCAA tournament.
Oh, I bet we could.
Yeah, we could, absolutely.
Why'd she have to go to Clemson?
Like Florida State's an option, but no, Riley, you did good.
She did good. We're very proud of her. Fantastic.
Anti-Clemson.
Sure she was. All right, you can find all of tonight's stories plus breaking news and podcasts on News 6 Plus.
It's free to download to your smart TV or your streaming device. We're looking forward to seeing you on the best day of the week, Friday. Have a great day.